Learn English through stories. Intermediate English. The Blue Wishing Ring. A poor man discovers a mysterious blue ring with the power to grant wishes. What will he wish for? And will his choice bring happiness or trouble he never imagined? This timeless fairy tale has been rewritten just for English learners. Read along and listen as the story unfolds. Improve your English the natural way. Don't just study English. Live it through stories. The Poor Man. Once there lived a poor man named Maneko. He worked hard every day, but his clothes were old and his stomach was never full. Maneko dreamed of a better life, one where he could rest from heavy labor and live with dignity. Little did he know, magic was close at hand. The Hen's Gift. Maneko owned only one treasure, a strange blue hen. Though plain in every other way, its feathers shimmered faintly in the light. One morning the hen shook itself, and out dropped a single glowing sapphire feather. Inside the feather was a magical blue wishing ring. A bold wish. Maneko held the ring tightly and whispered his dream. I wish to live in a palace, to be a prince, and never be poor again. In an instant, his hut vanished. Before his eyes stood shining walls of marble, golden gates, and servants bowing. Maneko was no longer poor. Life as a prince. The ring gave Maneko everything he desired. He wore silks, ate rich foods, and enjoyed music each night. Yet he remained kind to all, and never forgot his struggles. People respected him as both rich and generous. Happiness seemed complete until danger entered his new life. Two magicians. Far away, two greedy magicians heard of the wishing ring. If we steal it, we will rule the world, one said. They disguised themselves as travelers and came to Maneko's palace. With clever tricks and false smiles, they plotted to take the ring from the kind prince. The trick. The magicians told Maneko, we bring rare gifts from across the sea. Please wear them and let us honor you. They handed him robes heavy with gold thread. As he admired them, one magician slipped the blue ring from his finger. By the time Maneko noticed, the thieves had vanished. The Fall. Without the ring, all vanished. The palace, the silks, the servants. Maneko stood once more in his poor hut with only his blue hen. Worse still, he knew the magicians now had power to rule. His heart sank, but he refused to give up. He began planning to win it back. A Lonely Road. Maneko set out in search of the ring. He wandered through forests and mountains, asking every traveler if they had seen two suspicious men. Days turned into weeks, but he kept walking, guided by hope and determination. His only food came from wild fruit and the kindness of strangers. The Mouse King. One evening Maneko rested by a fallen tree. Suddenly Maneko heard a tiny squeak. A little mouse wearing a gold crown was caught by its tail and struggled to get free. Maneko gently freed it. To his surprise, the mouse spoke. I am the Mouse King. Because you saved me, I will grant you aid whenever you call. The plan forms. Maneko told the Mouse King his story. The wise little king twitched his whiskers. We mice are small, but we can go where humans cannot. My army will help you steal back the ring. Maneko bowed deeply, thankful for such unlikely allies in his darkest hour. The magician's lair. At last, Maneko discovered where the magicians lived, a stone tower deep in the forest. Strange lights glowed from its windows, and the smell of smoke filled the air. Guards watched the door, and the ring's blue light flashed from inside. Maneko knew he could not fight them alone. The Mouse Army. That night, thousands of tiny mice poured into the tower. They crept along beams, slipped under doors, and distracted the guards. While the magicians feasted, the Mouse King himself climbed onto the table and snatched the glowing ring from their pocket. Quiet as shadows, the mice carried it out. The return of magic. The Mouse King placed the ring back into Maneko's hand. "Your kindness has been rewarded," he squeaked. With tears in his eyes, Maneko whispered, "I wish for my palace once more." Instantly, the grand palace appeared again, brighter and stronger than before. Maneko was prince once more. The magician's fate. The magicians returned to find their tower empty, their pockets light, and their guards scattered by mice. Furious, they tried to summon spells, but without the ring their powers were weak. They quarreled with each other until they vanished into the forest, never to trouble Maneko again. A grateful prince. Maneko ruled wisely, never forgetting the help he had received. He built a hall for the Mouse King and his people, where crumbs were always left for them. His hen lived safely in a golden coop, honored for the miracle it had first given. Peace returned to his life. Wealth and wisdom. Though rich once more, Maneko used his fortune with care. He fed the poor, repaired roads, and offered work to the hungry. He often said, "A man without kindness is poorer than any beggar." His words spread far, and people admired him for both his wealth and his wisdom. Remember the beginning. At night, Maneko sometimes looked at the ring and remembered the days when he was poor and hungry. He told himself never to take his fortune for granted. "The ring gave me power," he thought, "but kindness gave me friends. Without both, I would have nothing." The true treasure. Maneko learned that true treasure is not found in gold or wishes, but in kindness, courage, and friendship. What about you? Have you ever found that kindness or loyalty mattered more than money or power? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fun English lessons.